Hey everybody, sorry I'm a little late. Supposed to start at 8 tonight. Kyle Ellis with Young Legends Street Hockey. This is our sort of annual invitation to the 2020 season. I know there's a lot of things in the news about this virus, but for right now, I guess, everything like business for right now. So, and then plus our season is quite a bit away, so we should be okay by June. But anyway, we got a busy off season. We've been working very hard on a number of fronts. So I wanted to give you guys an update on what we're working on, what to expect for the 2020 season, and sort of what's coming down the road with the rink and a new project that I'm working on right now. So as of right now, we've got Kyle and Edmonds and I. We haven't put the schedule out yet. It hasn't been finalized yet, but we're actually looking to start the season maybe a little bit later this year. Because Troy Edmonds and I will be at it's the U14, U12 USA Ball Hockey Tournament. So that's right at the end of May. So we're probably gonna be pushing our mini camp out an extra week. But Kyle and I will be scheduling the schedule as soon as possible. So it should be another fun season where our goals again this year are to make sure that we have a lot of parity. And continue on with that journey. So what will the season consist of? Pretty much very similar this year. We'll have the mini camp, the prospect game and draft, the team practice, 7 regular season games, double elimination playoffs. We'll have a skill session, strength conditioning workout, 7th and 8th graders versus coaches game, and then we'll end with our double elimination playoffs that last year were very, very strong. And again, it's all due to the parity. Other than parity, we'll also have our skills competition, the banquet the night before, like we usually do, and we're going to do some awards again this year. So pretty much the same gist as we've had last year. We actually already have a bunch of signups, which is great. This is a big class that we're graduating this year, so it should be very competitive. If you know anybody who's looking to join the program, we're looking for players all the time, especially if in that 3rd to 4th grade age group. We'd love to have you. There's also an emphasis on girls as well. We'd love to get more girls in the program. We know Cape Ann Youth Hockey's doing a great job building that program up, so we'll be looking for more girls this year. Our board has been approached by the Women's USA Ball Hockey Director to maybe at some point team up and have a girls' clinic or something along that lines. I have informed them that we need a rink first, but I don't even think they care about that. I think they would just love to put on a clinic and have our guys come out, have their girls come out and teach our girls. So again, if you know anybody, we're planning on having a great season. Our goal again is to have last year we finished with 87 players. This year we definitely want to get back to that 100 player plateau. If we have 100 players, we'll definitely have 8 teams. Our coaching staff, once again, will be going through a coaches clinic. That is still to be determined, based on everything that's going on in the world today. So we'll be planning on that. Moving forward now, the rink updates. Our rink team is really hustling at this point. Where are we right now? So we have fundraised about $123,000 for the rink. We did make a big change, or I'll take the responsibility. I made the change to go to 160 by 80, so the rink will be a little bit bigger. And the reason for that was we thought that 140 may be a little bit small for our adult programs, but also with our partnership with USA Ball Hockey, if we were to ever have a national tournament, whether it be, having kids come to the program, or if we had an adult tournament in which it was a national sanctioned event, we would want to have the 160 by 80 because that's the requirement. So we have actually a very strong partnership with USA Ball Hockey and Milik and multiple partnerships that are forming now that we're trying to build this rink. So there's a lot of opportunity for our players. As far as the rink design, the rink is pretty much done. It's designed. There's only a few more decisions that we need to make, which is basically on what tile and what boards we're going with. But otherwise, the design is. We recently hired a civil engineer who is going in and doing all the civil work, the civil engineering work, so that the rink can sit and we can have drainage. And we also are working with someone who's going to be I laugh about this, landscape architect who's going to help with making sure that it looks like a rink, but it also has some sort of natural beauty around it. So, and that's a quote from someone. So it should be a great place. Other things that are going on right now, our board has kept this private, but I think it's a good time to announce it. We have met with both the Boston Bruin organization and the Boston Bruins Foundation. The Boston Bruins have donated a bunch of street hockey equipment, so we are going to have so much stuff this year. It's going to be great, from goalie pads to nets to. So we're really looking forward to giving some of that away to some of our players. So thank you to the Bruins organization. The Bruins Foundation is very much interested in young legends and our rink proposal because they don't have a big standing in the North Shore. So we're looking to work with them over the coming months to see what sort of funding and how they want to be a part of the rink. There's also other people that are getting involved with the rink project as well as far as fundraising. But our goal, again, is to start construction as soon as possible, which we're looking at the end of August, early September. But we got some money to raise. We got a little ways to go. So our goal by the end of the year is to at least have the boards, the tile, and all the site work complete. So that's sort of the rink update. I've had a lot of meetings over the past couple of weeks with vendors about what sort of tile we're going to go with. So I can assure you that our team is very much engaged in making sure that this is the state-of-the-art rink. And in one of our meetings, one of the people from the Bruins said that they thought this was the Taj Mahal of all rinks. So nice compliment, which means it's well-designed. Anything else sort of on the rink front? Not really. Major thing is we're just fundraising. I've been in contact with the Gloucester High School at this point. As of right now, next week, the Police vs. Fire game is on, which is scheduled for March 21st, 6 p.m. at the Gloucester High School. To be completely frank with everybody that's watching this, I'm trending that this game probably is not going to happen based on some of the decisions coming down from the school department. And what health officials are saying right now to postpone this type of activity. So a thank you to Brendan Chipperini, Drew Lyons, and Brian LaFada for all their work on this and trying to organize this. Has not been an easy thing to schedule because of scheduling. So as of right now, it's on, but you could see an email tomorrow or a post on Facebook that we're not going to have it. So, and we'll always abide by official rules, But I think our season should be fine. I'm very confident that the season will be good. Last but not least, tonight I did want to introduce something that's been in the making for a long time for me, and what I've been doing as this rink has taken on a lot of steam. It's opened up a lot of, like I said, mentioned earlier, partnerships with different groups. So Young Legends is growing in a different direction, and the rink is really going to help us with this, but. Tonight I wanted to introduce what we call our Legends Street Hockey Club. Legends Street Hockey Club is really the first official travel adult street hockey team. And this team, I'm going to introduce them tonight, is a very special team for me personally because I had the opportunity to coach these guys growing up and watching them play, and now they're adults that still love the game. Their love for the game is just what keeps me going too. They share that passion. So this team specifically will be going to a tournament in Drake, Massachusetts. It's called the Shamrock Shootout. It will be played on an indoor full 185-foot rink with tile, and we'll be playing by some new rules that our guys have never been exposed to, but it should be a lot of fun, and I'm expecting that we'll be doing pretty well. So those guys are in order. We're going to be led by our captain, Mr. Kyle Edmonds, which most of you know. We have our assistant captain, which will be Brett Souza. The third assistant captain will be actually voted on by our team when we get together. We're actually plan to have a team practice in the coming weeks, hopefully to get these guys out there and get them together a little bit. But we got Kyle, Brett, we've got Anthony Shimataro, Joey Oganowski, Terrence Lane, Casey Eastman, Noah Aiello will be our goalie, Cody Toko, and I'm forgetting someone. Who am I forgetting? Joey Shalino. So we're still looking for a couple spots. We can only have 12 bodies, but our team should be, I think, pretty good, really. I will be coaching these guys, and my dad will be the general manager. So it should be a really exciting team, and I'm hoping that this team will be the first to play in a competitive environment outside Gloucester. We did have two other people. We had my brother Danny, who will not be playing. He'll be traveling. And then our treasurer, Ben Giancola, was also scheduled to play, but he has last-minute exams for his school. So we're losing those two bodies, so those have to be replaced. I will almost forget now. The last thing that we will be doing is we will be having our third annual summer shootout that will be held as of right now, if the rink's not built, which I'm really anticipating it won't be. It will be played at the O'Malley School on July 25th. So if you know anybody who wants to play in that tournament, start putting teams together. It will be it will be a little bit of a division for the Legends team, because we'll have a mix of the Legends team and our arch rivals of RHC or Hilltop. I don't know, whatever you want to call those guys. Are pretty good. They've beaten us the last 2 years. But if you have a team and you want to play, start thinking about it now. So that will be a lot of fun. That's all I have for tonight. If anybody has any questions, wants to sign up, you can visit us on our website or contact us through Facebook. Lots going on with Young Legends. This has been the busiest off season I think I've ever experienced, from meetings for the rink to planning our season to now an adult team. We're growing, and the game is growing, so I'm really excited. Feel free to reach out to Kyle Edmonds, Ben Giancola, or my brother Danny if you have any league questions and how you can sign up. And thanks for tuning in tonight. I wish you all the best. Stay safe. I guess wash your hands, keep your distance from people, and as always, things shall pass, right? So take care, guys, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks.